Hello glorious lovers, welcome to another online tutorial. In today's tutorial we are going to learn how to make this beautiful backdrop ring design. I decided to make this design because of requests that the first one I made was too dark. That was why I decided to make this design, and this tutorial is going to be 2-in-1 because I made another one with backdrop and knotted bow design. So enjoy this tutorial. Please make sure you watch this tutorial to the end. Thank you so much. See you in the tutorial room. So let's start our tutorial on our backdrop with bow with a sample of backdrop with a design on it. So like I said, I want to do the video again of the other backdrop that I did, that in the comment section some said is too dark. So that's why I want to use a brighter material to do it. So now let's start. The materials that will be needed for this tutorial are our tape rule, our matching thread, foam, the 1/2-inch foam. This design that I use for the loop in front of the backdrop, scissors, and our fabric I want to use. So now I decided to use this fabric because the front side is light. Now the measurement that will be needed for our fabric, for the main body of our backdrop, the measurement is 28 inches by 17 inches. 28 inches by 17 inches. 28 inches for the edge circumference, which is the stretchy part. The edge circumference is 28 inches. Now, the length is 17 inches. Now, for the bow that is in front of our backdrop, is 17 inches for the width, and the length is 10 inches. 17 inches for the width, the length is 10 inches. Now, for the loop that I'm going to use to demonstrate it, the measurement is 10 inches by 7 inches. 10 inches by 7 inches, 10 inches for the width, and 7 inches for the length. Now let's start. I'm going to start, first of all, starts with our foam measurement. Our foam measurement is 17 inches by 5 inches. 17 inches for the length, 5 inches, 17 inches for the width, 5 inches for the length. So I'm going to start with the body of our backdrop. That is what I'm going to start with. Now the first thing to do, you fold your edge circumference into two. See the stretchy part, which is the 28 inches. You fold it into two like this. You fold it into two. Place it very well so that it will be equal. So the next thing we'll do is to measure out 4 inches and 3 inches for your band. 3 inches for the band. Like the last video I make on the backdrop, I did not separate the band. I did not cut out the band from the body. I just measured it, and I will show you how you can turn it and sew it as band. So you measure out 3 inches. 3 inches. This is 3 inches for the band now that I've measured. Then you take your scissors and notch it out, the 3 inches that you have cut. So this is the 3 inches now that I've cut. This is the 3 inches that I've cut. Now the next thing to do is, let me show you how you will form it to your band. You fold it like this into two, to where you have, to this place where you have notch, you fold it to this place. Then you will now turn it like this. So this is it. Take your pin, you come to this place, see where I have notch, this small place where I have notch. So you fold it like this to where I have notch. Let me put chalk so that you get it very well. So this is a place, I've notch. You fold it there, let it stay there, then you turn it to like this, turn it, and use your pin to hold it down. So now you have secured the two edges. So the next thing to do is to make sure those two edges you have secured automatically. Once you secure the two edges, it will form, the remaining one will form by itself. Look at it, that's formed. That I'm trying to fold in something. So I'll fold it in and pin them down. Pin it down at the tip here like this. So you pin it down at the tip like this. So once you pin it down, you can see the band is already almost forming out. So you now take it to your sewing machine and sew from this end to this end. Sew it from this end to this end. See the way I pin it down. So you sew it, you run your stitch from one end to the other end. So I'll do that and come back to show us how it looks like. So I'm done sewing the band. This is it. I've sewn it. It's the body. So the next thing to do is to fold your cap into two like this, with the wrong side facing you. Fold in the right side, the wrong side facing you. So you sew from this end down like this, down like this. When you get here, you curve it, you curve. So you sew. Then when you get to this edge here, you will leave 2 inches. When you get to this edge here, you leave 2 inches here. As you're sewing like this, from up here down to this place, you will leave 2 inches. You stop your sewing here. You will stop your sewing here. So when you stop your sewing here, I'll take it to my sewing machine now. I'll sew from this edge down to this place, to this 2 inches, before the 2 inches. So when I get to these 2 inches, I'll stop. I'll come back to show us how it looks, what we next will do. So I'm done sewing it together. So I'm done sewing. So this is the sewing. So I'm going to put this aside now and take the loop for my design, and take this, my 10 inches by 7 inches that I want to use to demonstrate the former backdrop I made that there was complaint that is too dark. So this is 10 inches by 7 inches. I'll fold it into two with the wrong side facing me like this, with the wrong side facing me. So I'll fold it into two and sew. I'll sew it from this end down to this end. So I'm done sewing our 10 inches by 7 inches. So when you sew it, you turn it to the right side. You turn it to the right side. This is the right side now. This is how it will look like. So you take your ring and place it. Look at the way I will place it. With the right side facing you. This is the wrong side. With the right side facing you like this. You put it inside. Inside the first place. Then you put it inside the second place. Like this. So this is what you will do. Now you try as much as possible to adjust it so that this sewn part will be, this sewn part, this place where it's sewn, this place will be at the back. Adjust it to make this place at the, be at the back. So align it very well so that it will be together. So this is it. So I'm done. Now you will take the body of your turban cap. Take the body of the turban cap, turn it to the wrong side. Turn it to the wrong side. So look at what I will do very well so that you will not make mistake. I want to place this into our turban cap. With this side facing you, make sure this right side is facing you. Where the ring is facing you. Then place it inside your turban cap like that. Bring it out from the 2 inches we left when we were sewing. Bring it out from there. Still maintaining that place. Making sure that the right side like this. The right side is still facing you. So bring it out from there. So bring the two together like this. Now, if you want to make sure that this right side is still facing inside, make sure the sewn part is where you are looking at when you bring it out. So this is how it's meant to be. You can pin it down or take it to your sewing machine immediately. So I'll take it to my sewing machine now and stitch it down and come to show us how it looks like. I'm done stitching it down, leaving about like 1 inch from the edge to this place. So I've done stitching it out. So you turn it to so you trim off the excess first. You trim off the excess, then you turn it to the right side. So now this is it. I've turned it. So the reason why I said you should turn this ring to face you when you are fixing it is that when you have sewn it, so that you can turn the sewn part inside. So the sewn part will not be showing. It will just be like this. This frayed head will not be showing. It will just be inside. So the next thing to do now is to turn our fabric to the wrong side and gather that our backdrop effect on it. So this is the next thing we're going to do now. You lay your turban cap on the table with the back facing you. This is the front. This is our front that we just finished. So with the back facing you like this. So from this end to this place, we will remove like 4 inches. Mark out 4 inches. We measured here too. You slant it down to 6 inches. You slant it from the 4 inches down to 6 inches. So 4 inches from here to this place, 6 inches from here to this place already marked out, so I ruled it out. So take your needle and thread and start your running stitch from this edge. So when you get to where your 6 inches is, you start forming your curve. You start following the line that you have marked out. Start following the line you have marked out. Make sure this place is equal. To get to that 4 inches. If this loop is too loose, you can reduce your own to any length you want. And another thing is, if this 2 inches is too open, you still take it to your sewing machine and close it up. We left that 2 inches for us to be able to put the loop inside. This is the final look of our backdrop turban cap. So I will take it, I'll put it on the mannequin and come back and to show us the final look of our backdrop turban cap. It's always very beautiful. It's simple, but it's beautiful. So thank you for watching. God bless you. So guys, this is a finished look of our backdrop turban cap. I purposely made this video for the sake of those that said the last one I made was too dark. That was why I made it with a lighter material. I hope you understand it. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Now let's go back to the second part of this our tutorial. Thank you. So this is the base of our backdrop design with bow. It's still the same base I used for the design on the ring. So this still the same base. It's the same measurement, but it is what will be in front that will be different. So the base is ready. Now for the bow that is in front of it, the measurement I have here is 17 inches by 10 inches. 17 inches by 10 inches. 17 inches for the width and 10 inches for the length. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it to the wrong side like this and sew it from one end to the other. So I'm done sewing. So what I did now that I want to explain is that I sew from this place to this place, but meanwhile in the middle here I left 3 inches opening, 3 inches opening, in order for me to be able to pass my foam into it, in order for me to pass my foam into it. So I left 3 inches, but before I turn it out, I will sew from this place too. I will close it up from this place to this place. I'll close it up here too. So when I close it up, I will now turn it to the other side and pass my foam inside. Let me do that. I'm done sewing this place. So my foam is already inside. So the next thing I'll do now is to close this, take this to my sewing machine and close this place up. So I'm done stitching these 3 inches and I'm done fixing my foam inside it. This is how it will look like. This is how it is. So the next thing you do is to take the base of our turban cap, turn it to the right side. Let the right side be facing you like this. Turn it to the right side. So we are going to fix in our foam design inside it. So remember, we left 2 inches at the opening here, at the end here. We left 2 inches when we were sewing it. So you pass it from the opening of the mouth here down to this 2 inches that is open. You bring it out from there. Bring it out from here. Let it lay very well. So pushing this, then bring it up like this. Make sure the mouth is equal. Let the mouth be equal. It's very, very important the mouth is equal. Adjust it very well. See the way I'm adjusting so that this place too will be at the center. This opening of our 2 inches too will be at the center. So adjust it very well. So this is what you should have. So now the next thing to do is to knot this. Our band. Knot it. As you are bringing it out, make sure you start forming your bow like that. Just start forming it. Make sure you start adjusting it. As you are knotting it, start adjusting it. If you want the knot to be big, you can leave it. But if you want it to be small, you pull it very well so that it will be small. Then the bow will be big. Bring out your band. Come out your band very well. Come out your band. Let your band come out. Because with the knot in your band can go inside. So bring out your band. So adjust your bow. So this is how it is. So that's about our bow. So the next thing we are going to do now is to make our running stitch at the back, just the way we did the first one. Four inches from here to here, 6 inches from the top to this place. You leave 4 inches. 4 inches, you mark out 4 inches here. Then you mark out 6 inches here. So you join it together. Join it together with your chalk. So you join it together with your chalk. So this is it. This is it. Take your needle and thread and start your running stitch from this edge, just the way we did the first one we made. So when you get to the start following the line. This is our backdrop. turban cap with bow design. So I'll put it on the mannequin now and come back to show us the final look of our beautiful backdrop with knotted bow design at the front. Thank you for watching. God bless you. If you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Subscription is free. Just click on the subscription button. Thank you. So thank you for watching. This is the final look of our backdrop with bow design in front. Thank you. God bless you. If you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if you understand it or not. I will definitely explain when I see your comments. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.